Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope everyone's well. So tonight we are doing Huddersfield versus Burnley. It's a new season, new excitement. And this one, no different. It's going to be just as interesting. There is a stream link if anyone wants to come on and join. But for now, about here we go. Oh, I'm struggling now. Can't get the graphics up. Okay, let's just write this out. So the quick I'm just having technical issues as per usual. Right. Okay. It's not let me do that. Right. Fair dues. That's a bit pain in the bum. That is absolutely fine. Right. So I'm going to have to talk. Sorry, I can't show you. Right. So basically, Burnley have signed 14 players in the summer, sold 11. They have bought in £20 million. So you got a new manager as well. We'll talk about him shortly. So the players they've bought in is Josh Cullen from Anderlecht, Norwich from Man City, Scott Klein from MK Dons, Scott McNally from Oxford, Coutinho from I'm just going to say Bruges, but it's not Club Bruges, it's the other one. Standard Liège, Samuel Bastien, and then they've got Relegated, and they promoted 2 players from that 23 team. They've loaned a player from Man City, which is Taylor Harwood Bellis. Ian Matson is coming from Chelsea on loan. And free transfer is CJ Egan Riley. But they have sold Nathan Collins, Nick Pope, James Tarkowski has left on a free transfer, Ben Mees left on a free transfer, Wayne Hairsty has left on a free transfer, Dwight McNeil has just left to go to Everton, Veghorst on Besiktas, Vidra has left, Lennon's left, Dale Stevens has left, Eric Peters has left, Phil Barsley has left. So yeah, it's not great for Birmingham, is it? But it gets worse for Huddersfield, I have to admit. For Huddersfield, you've got they've made a profit of 10 million. They've sold 12. Oh no, hang on. No, they sold 12. Bought in 8 players. So you've got Jack Rodoni from Wimbledon, Yuta Nakayama from PEC's Hull, Conor Mahoney and Newell, Will Boyle Cheltenham, David Cassini from MK Dons, Timo Angurin from Chelsea. Their departures are huge, though. This is the big one. So Louis De Bruyne and Harry Toffolo have both gone to Nottingham Forest. They were 2 outstanding players last season. So I did get to him. Pippa has gone to Olympiacos. I mean, I still have to be fair, I wasn't that impressed with him anyway. But the big one for me is Naby Sarr. Naby Sarr has gone. He was a giant. A giant. So we're going to go into teams. I did have team news. Where's my team news gone? There we go. There's team news. Right. So we've got screen right. Lee Nichols is in goal. Oliver Thurston right back. Romani Edmonds Green, Tom Williams, Josh Ruffles, Jonathan Hogg is captain, Stuart Thomas, John Russell, Wayne Holmes, Josh Corona, and Daniel Ward. For the Huddersfield lineup, and they're going for a 4-1-4-1 formation. And then the Burnley lineup, which will probably be quite different from what I saw last season. And it is. So we've got Norwich, starting from Man City in goal, Matson on loan, left back Charlie Taylor. Okay, there's a bit of a problem there. So we've got a left back as a centre back, and he's not exactly tall. Taylor Harwood Bellis is at centre back. He's a new signing. He's the loan signing. Connor Roberts, very good right back. Forget about that guy. Josh Collin, Jack Hall, captain. Samuel Bastian, one of our new signings. Barrow Costello, Ashley Barnes, Josh Brownhill. But what shouts to me there is there's no Matt Cornet. Is he on the bench? Don't think he's even on the bench. No. So it's got Twines on the bench. Tino, Egan Riley, Ali. So we've got a few new players on the bench with a 4-3-3 formation. Other than that, not a lot going on. Slightly fearful this game, to be honest, now for the lineups. Admit. Alright, so let's go into the comments. Bastant Margie, talking about wash hands sanitizer. Yep, should always do that. Big up to my dear friend in Trinidad, Realist, hope you're doing well, mate. And big up to Luca, hope you're doing well too. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I don't know what to expect of the game, to be honest. Don't think it's going to be the Huddersfield team that I saw last season, which was very impressive. Burnley, I think they won't be changing the way they play. They're under Vincent Kompany. So yeah, I think there could be a change of philosophy for Burnley, to be honest. But we are just a few minutes away from kickoff. We've only had 61 days off. Wow. Check. Stop that screen. Some nights it's going to bother me, but hey ho, it is. Hope everyone's well done. It's been a very long day. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. I love Championships, one of my favourite leagues. I have to admit, one of my favourite leagues. Always will be. The physicality, the importance to the Premier League, because a lot of our youngsters go out there. Not only to get it, also basically bulk up as well. Yeah, it's a good place to grow some muscles. Because if you want to compare the Championship to the Premier League, 46 games, physical games. I mean physical. You know, they don't go out of the shadows. They get a chance to tackle you, they'll tackle you. You know, don't matter what. They'll go for it. So yeah. Slightly fearful for this game though. The lineups don't excite me. There's no players in there that goes, oh, I can't wait to see him. There's Vincent Kompany. Be interested to see if they change their philosophy. It's no good if you're just going to play the same way as you always will. I think it is time that Burnley play a different way. Maybe that's the problem with Sean Dyche. It's literally the same way all the time. So will we see an attractive Burnley? Will we see a fun Burnley? Or will we see the typical hard-working, kick it up the top, hope that Ashley Barnes holds it up, pass it to the left, pass it to the right, pass it back, force an attack, or would it be attractive? I think with Ashley Barnes up front, says to me it's not going to be attractive football. It's going to be a slightly boring game, I think. See. Yeah, see. Huddersfield, they were very good last season, and that is down to the manager. So they're playing a very attractive way. However, they have lost at least 3 players that I can remember last season who were outstanding. Lewis Bryan, Harry Toffolo, and Naby Sarr. 3 huge players they were for Huddersfield last season. And yeah, for me, that's going to be the disappointing factor, I think. But we shall see. We shall see. Who knows? No one knows, really. We'll just give it a go. This is what I do on here. I just do football. This is all I do. So big up to everyone that's always tunes in, subscribed. It's lovely to see. I'm just in the tunnel at the moment, so we're getting closer. I've got some awesome new graphics for goals and scorers at the bottom. Huddersfield now, Burnley now. It's early. They haven't kicked off yet. We hear the players come. Interesting looking ball. I've seen the ref. Can't say it gave me nervous feelings. That's a really good start. It's never a good start when you see the ref and you get nervous. So the fact I haven't got nervous after seeing them, I'm all good. Lovely John Smith Stadium. Quite an interesting one, isn't it? I suppose it's one they could always expand if they needed to. There's plenty of space, plenty of scope to do it. Who I would say look out for today is Dwayne Holmes. Very good. Saul Thomas is very good. I can't say get too excited about anyone else. The way that they play, maybe. Six debuts for Burnley. Slightly worried about the Burnley back line. Charlie Taylor at centre back. Especially when they've got England Riley on the bench. It's a strange one, that one, I have to admit. Oh, okay. So what I told you about 4-3-3 is different. It's going to be 4-4-2. Okay. That's something to be slightly hopeful about because it's different to what I was expecting. Well, to be honest, what Sophie's told me. But, here we go. We are not far from kickoff. I do like that Burnley tie. I like it so much. I've even got it. So it's good. Here we go. We are about to kick off the championship season. Vincent Kompany looking rather dapper. I'm going to have to look for the storyline here because Okay, so Carlos Corberan resigned. Okay, so my excitement about Huddersfield has dropped another few notches now due to the fact it's Schofield. Okay. That one missed me, I have to admit. Maybe apparently I'm doing a lot of women's Euros, so maybe I'll just fell through the net of news. Didn't notice it. Do you like that, Burnley? Here comes Bruno. He's a big lad, isn't he? Holy moly. Who the heck's that big lad? Connor Roberts, I do enjoy that. Very good right back. So Burnley going to struggle because there's a lot of new players playing together. Ooh, nearly a very good ball there. Throwing to Burnley. I'll be continue to see Burnley. That's how I look at the name Burnley. Great. Great to see football back again. Do a lot of women's Euros and fantastic. But when you just know when the season has started, you go, yeah. So yeah, next week my team starts playing. And now it's my favourite EFL. EFL this weekend. Great ball there, offside there. But it is a bit hoofing up. I'll say it's brilliant football. It was my concern. It was my concern. It is my concern that the football is not going to be great so far. Joey Taylor. It took me a while to get used to some of these names. So we're doing this big lad. He's big. He's a big lad. Got a beautiful touch on him as well. Who is that big lad, number 5? I need to find out who he is. Hey, Steph. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, Steph. Just a early free kick to Huddersfield. Free kick taken. They hold that line, Huddersfield players will be offside. Oh, and it goes on. First touches aren't great right now, I have to admit, but we'll put it down to first game of the season. That high line though is going to be a bit dangerous for Burnley. Good turnout. John Smith Stadium looks pretty good. So at least over 10,000. James Livingston is the ref tonight. Got nice new kits for the refs too. Nice. Oh no, this big lad is this one. He's such a Russell. He's a big lad. He looks physically strong, got a nice touch on him. Yeah, it'll be an interesting one to see. Can't say this game started great with 4.5 minutes in. Not started great. I have to admit, I've got so many lovely graphics as well for goals. Don't think I'll be using them tonight. So glad I made them. Oh, that's a bit of stuff, that is. Alright. Sure. Maxton takes the free kick really quick. What a waste. What a waste of a free kick that is. Oh dear. This is scrappy start. 5.5 minutes now. Still no. Nothing of great interest happening there for a minute. Say Burnley probably have shaved the first 6 minutes. Yeah, it really isn't much. I think it's the typical Bobby Chaos of a bad game. Let's hope. Let's hope I'm mum. Let's hope I'm mum quite quick, to be honest. If not, I might end up crying. Roberts, goalkeeper. Which one to keep an eye out for as well, Margaret. Spent like nearly 3 million on him. Oh, it's just missing. Ooh. Good tackle by Conor Roberts. I don't know if it's raining in Huddersfield, but if not, it's nicely slick. Foul throw. Well, that's a good start. 7 minutes in, I've had a foul throw. Tries to find Costello. Do you think I'd ever be saying Costello? So, it's Matson making a bit of pig zero of this. Will it eventually? I wonder how he's feeling. Does he actually feels like really pressured? I suppose that everyone kind of expects him to do really well as a manager. He was such a good player. Doesn't always work out that way, unfortunately. Certainly can think of a very good few players. Goalkeeper there. Danny Ward. It's a bit scrappy. It is a bit scrappy dude all. I think they could have chosen a better first EFL game, to be honest. You kind of think of Huddersfield and Burnley, and kind of think of scrappy. Surely he's off here, Ashley Barnes. Flags down. Great tackle, but surely the what they're saying. What they're saying. He's off. Great tackle though. But surely he looks off. Goes out for a goal kick anyway, but no, never. Oh, fair dues. Fair dues. Personally, I thought that was offside in the first place. Shit. They're saying seriously saying that's a chance. It's a typical Bobby game. Burnley going to try and play out from the back there, but back kick by the goalkeeper, and it's now Burnley free kick. Tom Lee's challenge here. Oh, you know what? You know what? That Commonly's channel on Ashley Barnes. That could have been a penalty. No VAR. Don't think there is VAR. If there is, there definitely is no penalty. Oh, from the back, it's oh my word. Honestly, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? Here comes Costello. Beautiful pass out of Matson. Now we can see a different style of Matson. It's not too bad at defending. Got some good pace. Josh pulling with a shot straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Now he was done for Mandela, but he went through the West Ham ranks, I think, before going to Anderlecht. Might have gone to another team, but I know that he was at West Ham ranks. But they've just sold him from Anderlecht. So, yeah. Here comes Burnley. Excuse me. I think the commentator's lying a bit there, so it's a right start. So right. Possession is 70%. But quality's not there right now. So. Up to 12 minutes. 0-0. 0-0 right now. So Vincent's been charged for 6 weeks. Probably about right. So it's not much time to do everything, I guess. Obviously, there's plenty of time for a transfer window. And to be honest, both Huddersfield and Burnley have actually made profits. So I'm guessing there's money available. Then we obviously have the parachute payments as well, so that's going to help them. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Be interesting. This game needs to improve quality-wise. Otherwise, I might have to start singing to myself. Funny thing is, I've actually got music as well. Got music up. Keep you entertained whilst I quickly do. So here comes Burnley, but oh no, here comes Burnley. There's Costello Barnes. Cross shot. I don't particularly like Alan Hinchcliffe, but what he's saying to me right now is literally what I'm thinking he maybe should have gone for a cross there. I think Bastian would have got that, to be honest. Free kick to Huddersfield. 14 minutes. Not much has happened. It's a bit. It's a bit. Literally his first game tonight. Oh, here comes after Barnes. That's oh, right. John, look. He's that big. Look how big he is. Massive. I managed not to find him, which is quite insane. He's a big fella, right? suppose it's a bit like Joel, isn't it? Anyway, the big fella. Sure, I'm going to ruin quite a lot on this. I do apologise. I don't mean to. Matson, I'm quite enjoying the look of. Aston looks pretty good. Here comes Costello. I'm more of a right winger at the moment. And kind of more central. Yeah, for weird positions. They went 4-4-2, but I don't think they are. It's like a 4-2-3-1. Kind of. Costello's definitely on dropping deep. So Huddersfield trying to press here. It has worked. I've pushed Burnley right back. Yeah, they're gone now. Offside again. Going to be so many offsides. But to be honest, Huddersfield, I do fear for them this season. I don't think they can challenge. I think low mid-table, maybe, might be what they'll be getting. Can't see much else happening, to be honest. They don't look very good, I have to be honest. I watched them last season, they looked good. Obviously, there's much of the window left open. But from what I'm seeing right now, I know it's first game season, I have to be fair. But they don't look exciting. Here comes Brownhill. Goal! Goal! Yes! Goal! For Burnley. I think it's Davey, though. It is Matson, isn't it? It's the young left back. Wow. So, we have had our first goal. What I'm going to do is quickly get dun, 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 dun. Try another way. So it's Matson's literally debut goal. And that's great. Good. There we go. Got you. Right, so I just need to get the minute. I'm very OCD when it comes to this. 6 from Ashley Bounds. There we go. There's Costello. That's kind of what it's. Oh, could be 2. Oh, how was that not 2? How was that not 2? Nichols. Great save there. That looked a guaranteed goal. The save for Nichols. Wow. No, it's definitely not glamorous. Wow. So we got thrown from Roberts. Not much shows there, it's still long growing. But the way Burnley are playing is more attractive, I have to say. It was a little bit worrying at the first 5 minutes where it was a lot of hooking up. Ashley Barnes running on. There it is there. But I think it's the fluidity of the way that they're going to play. It's not all going to be up and over, which is fantastic for me personally. I know a lot of people will hate to see Burnley back in the league, but for me, I'll be well chuffed. Just need to stand. I think. Dun, dun, dun. Great goal there. So far, so good. But then, to be fair, Huddersfield look awful. Like, really bad. I mean, slightly bad. So, 4 shots for Burnley. All on target. Possession 71% for Burnley. That's mad. 4 shots for target. Honestly, Burnley look pretty good. But we are playing a pretty poor Huddersfield. So I'm going to hold back and saying this is a much improved Burnley. I reckon a few more signings. Yeah, they could definitely challenge. I see a couple of weaknesses in their team already. So, yeah. To be fair, even Rowley uh, quite easily come in at left back, in centre back, I suppose, but they're trying to go for some experience, I guess. 2 youngsters, but here comes Burnley. Here comes Costello. Foul. Free kick to Burnley. Here comes Huddersfield. Here comes Silver Thomas, who, to be fair, looked pretty good last season. Loses the race to keep the ball in. Goes out. Kick to Burnley. Oh, that's a mad chance. Danny Staples got a lot of thinking to do, a lot of thinking. I'm not impressed. Not impressed. I think Huddersfield will need to make this scrappy. Burnley, we've got two options now. Not just who fit up to Ashley Barnes or to Costello. But they've also got the option to actually play out from the back, play around. Costello can actually move the ball very well. I'm struggling to say this is a 4-4-2. I'm thinking it's more 4-2-3-1. They haven't really got a right winger. I think I don't really know who I would say is their right winger. I don't know how many more signings they're going to make, before the end of the season, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. You know what, King KB? That's what I'm thinking. It ain't that bad, I'm actually quite impressed by Burnley. I'm going to say that they are playing a pretty poor Huddersfield team, but it ain't bad. It's pretty good. It's quite attractive. None of these are really big players. Not really. Ashley Barnes has Premier League experience. Conor Roberts is very good like that. Josh Brownhill's all right. Jack Pope's all right. Matson looks good. After a minute, Ian Matson looks good. Charlie Tower, decent defender. Just nothing like wow. But Costello looks pretty good. But this is against Huddersfield. I think I might leave my judgment until they play a good team. Good, proper, hard, physical championship team, and then I'll make my decision there. I can't remember. I think we thought in the mid. I'll have to say Ollie's better than Southgate because I can't stand Southgate. I mean, can't stand the guy. But yeah, big up to you, UK. Hope it's good in Philly. But yeah, it's their fault. I have to say, they've got two options now. You can see it. Their option one is kick it up to Ashley Barnes, who'll run into it. Costello now. But the other way is they will pass it around. Right, quite well. I'm guessing Max Cornet is leaving because he's not on the team. So watch out for the transfer news for that one. That will give them some more money to invest into the team here. I think a couple of players, and you know what, Burnley aren't going to do that. Burnley just pulled over. It's beautiful passing. Conor Roberts out for the out for corner. Yeah, out for Huddersfield corner. Honestly, it's not. It's simple, but it's beautiful. Is that Craig Bellamy? Craig Bellamy is part of the Burnley staff. Wow. Touches, Ian Matson's had the most touches. Conor Roberts second. Five players all with the most touches of all Burnley players. And it's midfielder and literally four of their defenders. So they are playing from the back. And honestly, it's just mad. I have to pull back judgment just because this Huddersfield team, from what I've seen so far, are really bad. I know they had a good season last season, but they lost three of their big players, and they look pretty awful. Um, But yeah, currently Burnley are pretty much all over Huddersfield right now. Pretty, pretty mad. Good evening, Henry. How are you? You alright, mate?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Not this looks a lot different to what Burnley used to be.
It is, I've been quite impressed so far, I have to admit. I have to hold judgment because this is a very poor Huddersfield team, but it's the way that Burnley are playing is much better than last season. They're still doing the big kick up to Barnes and stuff, but they
Vin,
do pass it around as well.
yeah, Vincent Kompany looks still fit enough to play.
Yeah, no. They can do with it since about they've got Charlie Taylor there. But it's kind of Roberts. I'm surprised no one in the Premier League has tried to get him because he's such a good right back. I can't remember. Did Rick say you're from Huddersfield?
Sorry, say that again.
Are you from Huddersfield?
Yeah, I'm from Huddersfield. Yeah, I live near the
Yeah.
stadium.
I
I live
think.
10 minutes. I live 10 minutes away from the stadium.
Oh no, yeah. 'Cause, I think you know Rashid, don't you?
Sorry, it's a bit loud. Maybe I need to put the volume down. Hold on. Sorry, go on, Bobby.
You know Rashid, don't you?
Oh, this
Do you
is
know Rashid from Mumsy?
the volume is
Rashid.
not good, mate. Hold on.
Is it me? No, not me.
It's just that when you're talking, you're coming in a bit muzzled. I don't know if I'm coming
Oh,
across the same.
no, you came through fine. Maybe it's just me. That's the
Oh,
rules. Oh, is it mine? Oh, it's your mic that was a tad loud. Oh, wait. Hang on then. Let's try that.
yeah,
Is that
it's
better?
say testing. I'll be able to figure it out.
Testing, testing.
No, it's definitely your mic, mate. It's not.
Yeah.
You're not playing ball. You're playing like Huddersfield.
That's not good, is it? Oh, no. Is it still bad?
I think where is your mic on your headset, or is it in front of you? All right, you've invested in one of them.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm too close. Maybe
It's
I'm
just
too close to it.
it's just you're not coming clear, mate. That's the only thing.
Really?
Like
Oh, let's test all this stuff.
it's
To be honest,
it's
I've
just
not
coming
tested
in
it.
fuzzy.
Let's
This game's
go.
over.
Don't do it, Tariq. Let's try that. Tad loud. Has that improved it
You
at
know
all?
these. You know the Burnley fans. They must be tired already of all that clapping because they've never done that before.
Right, what I might do is go old school. Can you hear me now?
All right, everyone, how we doing? Big up, Steph. Big up, King. Luca, how you doing? Hope you're well. Realist, what's going on? If you're still there,
How am I sounding now? Can you hear me now? Or can you not hear me at all?
it's still the same, mate. It's still the same. Can you like disconnect and reconnect the mic?
I have. You disconnected it.
Or leave and come back in. Hi, Steph.
Yeah.
My show now. Taking over. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over. It's all about me now. It's all about me. I'm the new Bobby Brown. It's Bobby Brown, baby. Bobby Brown. Still Burnley 1, Huddersfield nil. What can I say? Huddersfield. They're at home. Their fans are watching, and they're thinking we should have stayed at home. oh my God, I'm so happy that I watch football at home because you know what? If I went down there and I watched that rubbish and I paid 25, 30 quid for that, I would not be happy. I'm telling you. Danny Schofield, you got your work cut out, lad. First job. And you're already losing half an hour in. But Burnley have got money. They just come down from Premier League. So they were the favourites. Can't be that harsh on my Terriers. But yeah, Burnley are playing well, holding on to the ball. Sean Dice has got a couple of ballers in that team. Paxton, that guy doesn't know what offside is, man. Friggin' hell. He's a good player, though. Underrated. I like Ashley Barnes. Solid. Huddersfield don't have a clue what they're doing. They just need to hope that they get some kind of set piece and they get and they can take advantage because in terms of playing football, yeah, it's not that great at the moment.
How's that now?
Oh, perfect, Bobby. Perfect.
My mic wasn't actually working. I didn't know.
So was it? Do you have a mic on your headphones? Then is that how you were coming through?
I was coming through my laptop and I didn't realise it.
No, right, no problem.
No, I was asking. Do you know Wajid from Munzie's Talk?
Yeah, we're boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I did do the F1 show with him. Decent guy.
Yeah, what is F1, man? F1's only good at the beginning and at the end. That's it. It's a. I understand the sport. I just I don't watch it that often.
I always watch it every weekend I can, but now football season's back. I haven't got time for doing previews and review shows now. It's football. Here comes Huddersfield.
For a lot. Whenever I'm free, I might join you for watch-alongs.
Oh, you're more than welcome,
Don't mind
mate.
a watch-along.
Yeah,
me and Wajid, whenever we do a watch-along, we just absolutely, if the football's dead, we just like mock them. They deserve to be mocked. I just think, I don't know how you feel, Bobby, but the way football, the amount of money that there is in football now and the amount of money fans pay.
Yeah.
Unless you've just come up, right? I think the other teams should be doing as much as they can in terms of entertainment and attacking football.
Oh yeah.
I think it's unacceptable now to play football in a way that the fans don't get any entertainment out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's completely unacceptable. What's Brucey doing there? Who does he play? Who does he manage?
Who's that? Steve Bruce?
Yeah, our former manager.
West Brom. He manages now.
Oh, has he got a West Brom job?
Yeah. He's had it for a while now. I'm sure, Paxton will probably tell me how long, but he's been there a while. Big up to Paxton. I didn't realise you're going on Twitter when the F1 is on his points. Kind of stuff. Yeah, it is, to be fair. It's getting so toxic, the F1 fans. Especially if you don't like Max. It's not allowed to dislike Max.
All these Twitter spaces, right? It's all about United and Arsenal. That's all it's about.
Yeah, I listened to yours and Tariq's the other night. But I didn't realise you can't actually type. You have to talk. And I was like, nah, that ain't for me.
Yeah.
That's not my...
Big up, Rich. How you doing, pal?
Good evening, Richard. Hope you're doing well.
Have you had... does Steffi come on?
Yeah, Steffi was in earlier. Oh, there she is. Steffi's there. Hello, Steffi.
Does she come on the panel, though? She come on
to be honest, I don't know. I'm still new to this. I've only been I've only known you guys for like a month or two. I'm still quite new. I only started my channel in March, so I'm still learning everybody at the moment. Hope you're well, Rich. It's so warm today, though. Again.
Yeah, not bad, Rich. Not bad.
Oh, Costello. I'm guessing. Are you able to watch it, or are you watching one of those boxy things that people have?
I'm on 38 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm 2 minutes ahead.
All right, I'm not that far behind then.
Nah, it's not too bad. Don't worry about it. It's the main reason I do these is so if someone wants to come on and have a chat. That's what I'm here for. I'll be watching the game no matter what. So that is my fault as well. To be fair, if he does well at Burnley, will he jump ship and go somewhere bigger?
I guess it all depends on like what type of backing he'll get if he'll get to the Premier League. Because from what I'm seeing, a lot of these teams that are coming up, they're making a lot of signings, aren't they? They seem
Oh
to
yeah,
think that they don't have the quality within the Championship teams.
yeah. Well, Nottingham
The
Forest needed
gulf
to.
between
Yeah,
the gulf between the Championship and the Premier League is getting bigger
it's
because
massive.
you
Yeah,
see these teams buying loads of players. So that
yeah,
tells you that the quality in the Championship is not that good. It's competitive, but it's not that good, and they're paying crazy wages for some of those players. Absolute madness.
yeah.
And I think I don't know when the day is going to come when the salaries will have to be reviewed. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
So, I'm actually quite impressed. I'm surprised you haven't commented on my shirt tonight because you always comment on my shirts.
I'm trying to see what it is. It a West Brom shirt?
No, it's not County.
Oh, okay, fair play.
Yeah, I've got a Plymouth one. I've got a Salford one coming at some point, and Burnley's new shirt I just ordered today actually because I quite like that shirt. I've got one for every league. I thought that was quite fair. I've chosen my team for each league, but I like that new Burnley shirt. It's really nice.
I'd pick all the Yorkshire teams, me. I want all the Yorkshire teams up.
I just Notts County for me are like one of the old classic football teams, aren't they? And they're down in the
Yeah, they
National
are. Yeah,
League.
I remember Clarkey did all right at Notts County, but the
Yeah,
problem with these clubs is they're not patient and they want success quickly, especially when they get it. Especially when they get success and then they think they can buy players and get higher, but it doesn't work that way.
yeah. I don't know what you're trying to say, Rich. I wear the same shirt every time I do a stream. Every stream. I've got like over 40 now, so yeah. But that's it, me done now. I've got to wait 2 weeks for the Salford shirt though, because it's pre-ordered. A lot of the shirts have come out really late this season though. I've noticed. I think there's a distribution problem, isn't there, for the EFL
Yeah, there
teams?
is. Yeah,
So I've been struggling to get these shirts. This only just came today. But big up to
I
Rich.
think with inflation, I think eventually, if one driver stop driving, what they're gonna do? It just stops the nation. I hope they
Yeah,
understand that. It literally stops a lot of things. And what are you gonna do when van drivers stop driving, especially the self-employed guys?
exactly.
Something's gotta you've got to sort inflation out. If I hear a footballer especially
Oh,
from League One and above complaining, I'll be like, shut your mouth
yeah,
about money.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
absolutely go crazy.
Here comes Matson again. Look, God, this Matson's really good.
Hmm. That what's his name? Costa something. He's pretty good as well.
Costello. Yeah, well, he's one of their own,
Yeah.
actually. He's one of their youth. He's
I
pretty
was
decent.
surprised they let Dwight Gale go for 20 million. I was really surprised.
Yeah. But I'm more surprised that, well, I don't know if you follow Huddersfield. You actually do you? Because you're close to their home ground. Do you follow Huddersfield much?
Yeah, I follow Tom now.
Yeah.
I keep an eye on him.
Yeah, because obviously their manager resigned a few weeks ago, didn't he? Corcoran.
Mate, that absolutely. We're hoping to survive. That's all it's about now because he's gone to Atletico Bilbao, I think, with
Has he?
Wagner. But we don't
Ah,
understand. Like he did such a good job,
yeah.
and it he's saying that apparently, from what I'm hearing, this is hearsay, that he's saying that he's not the right man for the job. We're just like, you bloody did well with the team we had. But the thing is this, our best players, they sold them for like 20 million to Forest.
Yeah, that's mad.
Imagine that, yeah. Forest, Premier League comes in and we sold our best players for 20 M. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's two players, not one, two.
It's mad, isn't it? I was because I didn't realise it until I literally looked up the teams and there was Danny Schofield as manager. I was like, what? Where's Corcoran gone? Because he made Huddersfield exciting last season. The way that they played was so attractive.
Counter-attacking team.
Yeah. Well, he was
But-
Bielsa's number 2, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the thing is this guy's got no experience.
No.
And the thing is this, once he loses about 5 games, we're just gonna have to look for experience. The thing is this is Huddersfield never well run. It never has been.
Yeah.
If you offered me like 16th place now, I'd take it for Town.
Really. I was saying earlier
Yeah.
before you came on, I think it's going to be a low mid-table finish from what I've seen so far.
Bloody hell.
They look awful.
As long as we survive, mate, because you know what? It's gonna be a long, hard season for Town.
Yeah. It's mad. But yeah, King KB saying that same problems in America, which obviously he's from Philly. And Steve Bruce has managed 17 games, 6 wins, 4 draws, 7 losses for West Brom last season. Yeah, he was lucky he kept his job, to be honest. That was a shocking performance. And to be honest, I'm not expecting much from them this season, to be honest, from what I've heard. I think I'm doing their game over the weekend, I think. West Brom.
Is Craig Bellamy Vincent Kompany's number 2?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Bloody hell.
Thanks, Steph, for stepping by, though. That's really appreciated. Appreciate it.
Cheers, Steph. Have a nice evening.
What's this? Schofield, Borough under 23 manager, Huddersfield under 19 manager. Only other jobs. Oh, in the neck.
You know what, Paxton? You're making me feel worse. That's not good, you know.
No. Well, I'm just going to put my son to bed, so I'll be back in very few minutes. Cheers, Nathan.
No worries, mate. 0-0, everyone. No, sorry, 1-0 Burnley. And it was a lucky 1-0 up. Absolutely dreadful. What can we say? Half time. Top up your beverages. The Burnley fans are excited that they're watching attractive football for a change. They're probably in dreamland. Burnley's bruises are playing fantastic football. I wonder what else is going on around the globe. Are doing a league at this point too good for the team, but never get to the playoffs challenge. You gotta earn that spot. You gotta earn that spot. Yes, darling. Oh, yogurt. I'll be right back, everyone. Get you some yogurt. Which one do you want? This one here. The one left. There you go. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. When you are 3 in one day, you're gonna be sick, aren't you? Yeah, go on, darling. Right. So putting a copper on after watching that first half. I don't like it when my own town is absolutely getting decimated. But let's have a look at some of the scores across the friendlies. Any teams that we're aware of. So it's Chelsea 2, Udinese 1. They're playing at Udinese. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. N'Golo and Sterling scored. And he's gone for another 3 at the back. Thank God for that. And he's got Kai Havertz with Mason Mount and Raheem Sterling behind him. I know, Paxton. I know, 73%. Can you believe it? Huddersfield 1 shot 0 on target. Burnley 8 shots 5 on target. Yeah, we're gonna need it's gonna have to be a set piece routine because we ain't gonna get nothing against these guys in open play. One more goal, it kills it. Kills the game. We're gonna be shooting flies. It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful that we're at home as well, man. We're getting decimated by Burnley. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But yeah, Chelsea are winning 2-1 in their last preseason. Big games tomorrow. It's Community Shield as well. 5 o'clock. Liverpool versus City. And then next week all the games are out. There is a German Cup game. It's the DFB Cup, right? I can't pronounce the teams, but it's Neusterlitz 0, Karlsruhe SC 8. 8-0. Can you believe it? 3 offsides for Burnley. I think they were all Ashley Barnes. Bloody hell. Ashley Barnes being caught offside. They need to change the offside rules. That's madness, Paxton. So, lads, do we think Vincent has got the company to get promoted? You can't judge it after one game, bro. You got to give it a go. We'll see where they are after 25, 30 games. Yeah, Paxton, the German Cup. 8-0, man. 8-0. They smashed them. Question for Bobby when he returns. What's the inspiration behind the new logo? That's a good question. It's a very good question, Rich. I just feel better get that out clear, or I'm not gonna be happy. Absolutely dead, man. This is why I don't watch Championship football. There he is. The main man's back. You've got a question from Rich. I'm just gonna make some tea for myself, mate. Can't hear you, mate. Can you hear me? Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now, mate. Yeah.
Jeez. Technical issues or what? What's the inspiration? But you know what? I wanted to take the cannon away to make me less Arsenal. This is about being a football fan, football fans coming together, talking, enjoying a good game of football. So for me, that means take away the Arsenal cannon and make it less Arsenal. Yes, it's got red and white because obviously I'm an Arsenal fan. But if I take the cannon away, red and white. So yeah, hope it's not too bad. I quickly designed it earlier, but yeah, hopefully it's not too bad.
It's all right, mate. It's all right. It's fine. Can you hear me, Bobby?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate. Hippity hoppity. So, lads, do we think Vincent's got the He's got the company to get promoted? Very good. No, he needs to make he's got to make a few more signings, I think, anyway. But we've still got like 5 weeks the window. I'm guessing.
Like this, do you like him and the transfer window is still open?
No, I remember the good old days when there wasn't a window. You just sign a player when you want to.
Oh yeah,
that was when I preferred it. It comes in handy because if you've got like a serious injury, say in March, you can just go out and buy a left back.
But the top 6 takers, but the big club take proper advantage of that.
Yeah, true.
They take 12, that's why they take it, because it's just like, imagine you got a player that's doing really well for the club and they're like, right, let's take it with.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, Rich. Yeah, it's just something I drew earlier to go. I thought, just makes me less Arsenal. I need to be less Arsenal and more football. Because that is what I am. I'm more football than I am Arsenal. Arsenal just wind me up, to be honest. Especially the last few days, it's just been mental, Arsenal. Oh, has he scored? Was that his first game for Dortmund?
Pardon?
So I was just talking to Paxton about Adeyemi scoring for Dortmund. It's that youngster. Is he American? I think, isn't he, Adeyemi? But yeah, I think your Chelsea are playing at the moment, aren't they?
They are the 2-1 up.
Oh, are they?
It's
Udinese.
2-1 up.
The only thing I'd say about that is Udinese don't start their league for another month, so their players are less prepared right now. But Chelsea got to make a lot of signings, and they will. They'll make more signings. Frankie de Jong. You know what? It wouldn't shock me if Frankie de Jong went to Chelsea. It really wouldn't. It's that kind of window.
I wouldn't mind the Jong.
Yeah.
I think he might be the one. I think it's couple says he might be the one.
But big up to everyone that's joined me as always. Thanks for Henif as well. It's always appreciative. These watch-alongs are quite hard when you're doing them by yourself. So I'm just literally staring at the advert there. But yeah, let's have a look at who scored for Chelsea. I'm not telling me actually. Who scored? Oh, Sterling and Conte for Chelsea. Delafeo for Isaac's Success is playing for Udinese. Wow. How's that happened? Oh, it's the link up with Watford, isn't it? That's what that is.
I think what will happen with Chelsea is I think we'll get like 3 in by the end of the transfer window. But I just don't like that because it takes time. Oh, I'm back. Yeah.
Did you see Bale scoring for LA? Commentary is so bad. The finisher's finisher. Oh, my words. That's literally what they said. That's mad. The finisher's finisher. That's awful. I haven't seen the goal, to be honest.
Oh, there's my logo. I love it.
I noticed that you've actually got a new logo. What does the 5-3-2 mean?
That's my attacking formation.
Oh, that's your attacking formation.
Yeah, so basically it's I didn't like, so basically it's the opposite way around.
Right.
It's a rope-a-dope really. People think I'm 5-3-2, but actually when I defend I'm 5-3-2, when I attack I'm 2-3-5.
Fair enough.
And when I used to play FIFA, this used to be my formation.
Oh, did it? You're not one of those
ultra attack with 5-3-2.
Are you not one of these FM players, are you?
No, I don't. I don't play anymore. Like
Okay.
I probably play like once a year,
Yeah.
but like I don't have the time for it. It just I think it's lost its appeal to me now.
Really? How come?
So what was that?
How come?
I don't know. Like I don't see why I should play for the same game again and again, and there's hardly any changes.
Yeah, true. True.
They're just flipping off fans.
Yeah, there's meant to be quite a lot of changes for this last FIFA. So we'll see, I suppose. The players are coming out
Yeah,
now.
because their competition's going to get a lot of the other players, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're doing a WSL season as well now. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, they're pushing that more.
Good. It's about time.
I think he's a good player, me. I think he's a really
Delafeo.
good player. Yeah.
Yeah. It is a strange career, though, isn't it? Starting at Barca is now at Udinese. Mind you, Udinese aren't exactly a bad team. Not an
But the
awful
thing
team.
is, this he took gambles in his career. He didn't just stay at Barca. Do you know what I mean? He thought,
Yeah.
you know what, let's try. He's not one of them that could have stayed at Barca and just played for Barcelona's B team.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you look at a lot of Real Madrid's B team and all this, so you've just got guys that are on good salaries and they don't want to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. We have kicked off here.
Bobby, you know what you should do? It's a shame do you watch any other sports apart from F1?
I don't really have time because football is literally pretty much every night. And I don't do anything in the daytime because obviously it's family time. So, why? What sport were you
Because
thinking?
boxing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not. I don't mind watching it, but I'm not a great fan of commentating on it.
Neither do we. We just watch it just
Oh
for a
dear.
laugh.
Oh dear. I'll tell you if anything. Yeah, because normally, but because the problem with boxing, they're normally quite late, aren't they? And
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I'm up at 6 for the sun, so yeah, I'm quite an early bird when it comes to going to bed. I'd love to, especially the Johnson. Is it Johnson Usyk? Usyk? Is that his name? That fight could be interesting. But then you got to pay what £27 or something like
Yeah. You don't worry about
that. You guys are the ways that you get around things, honestly. Oh yeah.
that. I wish I had access to a TV. I don't have access to a TV because my kids are on it.
Oh yeah, fair dues. Mind you, my son hogs the TV downstairs all day. I'm literally watching like stuff on the tablet or on my phone all day, and it's night time. I actually get to watch in my room, big TV. I can have the headphone in my ear so I can actually hear the commentary, which is helpful for me. So I know what's going on. Oh, hang on. So they kept. So they kept Mike Jackson, who was the Burnley manager last season. Oh, that's important because the way that he was playing for Burnley, or managed Burnley last season, was actually quite decent. I was quite impressed with him. Well, that's good that they kept him.
What's happened to Sean Dice?
He's just gone. I honestly thought he went because he had a job lined up because his contract was ending anyway this season, like the end of last season. So I knew he was going, but I thought he had a job lined up, which is why they decided to sack him. But clearly not.
I think do you remember Hendricks playing for Burnley?
Yeah.
He was about to leave as a result of that because he wanted to keep him, but
Yeah.
like Newcastle offered him double the salary.
Oh, what's this? Having Zidane. Oh yeah, because Zidane's offspring playing for the Real Madrid B team and having to leave when he left. That's mad. But I don't think any of his sons are that good, are they? One's a goalkeeper. I can't remember the other one plays. I know he's not. They're not meant to be very good, are they? So I've heard.
The thing is, this: if you have any type of footballing career, you should just accept it when you're the son of a great.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you who is very good, and his dad was all right. Brennan Johnson, who plays for Forest. His dad was all right, pretty decent striker, but Brennan, he's something else. Every time I see him, he just looks impressive. You'll see him next season; he's very good. Watch out for him. But his dad was all right.
Is he? Has he come through the academies?
Brennan, I'm not sure. I think he has. I know Paxton will definitely tell you, but I think he's come through the Forest Academy because his dad was part of Forest as well. Huddersfield look a little bit better to say.
I don't think it's. I think, like, if you're a young player, you need a coach to put a lot of faith in you and to put you in a system where you'll excel.
Yeah.
And there's not many that do that. If you're really good, you'll end up at Southampton and stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But I think you need to go abroad. If you've got a bit of, you need to get away from England. I think England's the worst league to develop technically. I really do. I don't think we're the best league for that.
No, not for a lot of players. No, because look at Jude. He is looking amazing in the Bundesliga. He looks so impressive. And he's only 19. He took such a big risk at such a young age to go over there.
Who was that? Sorry, Delafoyo?
No, Jude Bellingham.
The thing is, this with Dortmund, that they've done it before with English players.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, this: you got to back yourself. Plus, he's a good player.
Yeah. Not everyone knew that how good he was at Birmingham, but he was very good at Birmingham. It's just in a very poor side.
They retired his shirt, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, every time someone says it, always makes me laugh. Sorry. It's like he hasn't done anything. Retired his shirt. We've got players that have played for both our clubs have done amazing stuff. We haven't retired. Have you retired any of your shirts? I don't think you have you? I don't think we have.
No.
No. And then we get Arsenal fans get all funny about Eddie getting the number 14. I couldn't care. Martin Keown had it at one time, so
I don't understand the whole concept of shirt numbers. It doesn't matter.
The only shirt number I've got on all of my shirts right now is number 10, but you'll be shocked of the name who's on the number 10.
Go on.
Burkamp. Because he used to play for us. He's retired. He can't upset me by leaving the club now because he's already left. So I thought, you know what? I'll just get Burkamp, put on the new black shirt. So that's what I've done. Got the new Arsenal kit, put Burkamp on it.
He was such a good player.
Exactly. He was one of my favourites. So, the only other shirt I've got a number in is Gascoigne, but he's on the England shirt, so got to be done. Gascoigne for me.
You have to pull it out. I don't think we've got much variety though.
Here comes up. Mind you, Huddersfield are playing better now.
Yeah, it can only get better after what I saw in the first half.
Yeah, that was pretty poor.
But
they're playing
this
more
is
like...
why I don't. This is why I don't go watch football much, because when I see stuff like that, honestly, I walk out.
Really? Do you go to Huddersfield often?
No, because I'm a football ref, aren't I?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
So,
what are you semi-pro? Are you semi-pro down?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm lining on semi-pro at the moment.
Yeah.
And if I want to ref, I've just got to do like 15 grassroots games, but they never have enough assessors. So, and the game's got worse at the moment of the way they're treating refs. So I'm sliding, and then I do juniors on Sunday, which I prefer because they play football.
Yeah. Yeah, Kramer's a very good player, but look out for Sorba Thomas as well. I quite like Sorba Thomas. And that John Russell, that big fella in the middle, he's massive. Oh, actually, he's taking the free kick now. He's massive. Oh, no, there he is, number 5. He is so good. He looks like Joel Linton. He's massive.
Joe Linton will be an interesting concept this season. Finding him a different position, and look at him, he's flying in midfield.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for the lad because he came for a lot of money and it wasn't working for him. But then I'll give Eddie Howe one thing: finding him a position.
They paid for all. Oh, Burnley got a chance here because the goalkeeper was closed down. Oh, they've just it's gone to nothing. What we're talking? Oh, Joel Linton. Yeah, 40 million for a striker, and he's turned into a very, very good midfielder. Mind you, 40 million for a decent midfielder. That's not easy
Yeah,
to
but you have to
get
remember
now.
they paid 40 million like 3 years ago. Not now,
Yeah.
not recently.
Oh yeah, true. So yeah, 40 million now is probably about 60 million, isn't it?
So you know when I know you know that I know Mike Ashley wasn't the greatest owner, but you know when he did back the manager, he
Yeah.
did back him. He did like
Yeah.
spend big.
Yeah. Huddersfield are making an early change here. Could be interesting. To be honest, I'm surprised because Huddersfield are actually playing a bit better, but they're thinking of making a substitution. That number 26 looks pretty good for Burnley, Bastion. Got him
Yeah,
from
it does, to
Stan.
be fair.
They got him from Standard Liège. Obviously, Vincent Kompany saw him in the Belgian league. He looks pretty decent.
There's a lot of gems in the Belgian league.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't think because, like, is it Charles de Cataleo, whatever his name is, that youngster who's AC Milan are about to sign for like 30 odd million. He's only 19, but honestly, you watch him, he is so good. Right, so
They're
who's
all
coming off
big,
here?
strong lads as well.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Charles de Cataleo or something. So they're making 2 changes here. This is strange. On 55 minutes.
Oh,
I
you're on
think
55. I'm on 54 and a half. Right, I'm not far behind.
so. Karoma and Holmes have both come on, and Radoni and Angerin, the guy from Chelsea, has just come on.
He used to have pace at one time. I wonder if he still got it.
Well, we'll find out because he's just come on. I'm surprised Karoma's come off because he was looking sharp. That's strange. No, I would not. What are you drinking, King? Because seriously, that is
Corner
the
is
craziest.
more of a striker, though.
Yeah, and he's not Arsenal quality. We don't want backups. We want squad players, people that are going to challenge Saka for his position. We can't guarantee Saka a position if you want to be a top club. We've got to have someone that's right close behind him that's going to threaten his position, make him panic. I don't want to back up to
Do
Saka.
you think Mikel Arteta has to get top 4 this year?
He has to get
Are
Champions
you
League.
in?
For me, he has to get top 4. But for a lot of Arsenal fans, are saying as long as we get Champions League, so that's through Europa. But for me, it has to be
I
top
still
4.
think he needs. I still think he needs another year because I said at the end of last season, I go, if you give him everything he wants, then yes,
Yeah,
that's the only way. Like if you get him the midfielder, and you get him the winger, and you get him the attack, and I think you might need an attacker. I
yeah.
think if you get him everything he needs, then yes. But if it stays the way it is, I think that's unfair.
I will just say that I think Arsenal fans are not going to be that patient. I'm certainly not patient for that. We've spent so much money. I know a lot of it's been wasted on said Pepe, but
Yeah, but he wasn't there though, was he, for Pepe? It was he's just been there for last year. And the thing is, the players he's got, they've done all right. To be fair, first season, they've not. You can't say anyone's been really bad. unless you want to say someone's been really bad. But I don't think, from what I've seen, I watched them 4 times last year.
Is that all? Try watching them every single game. Sometimes we can be really bad. Like Newcastle game comes to mind. We were shockingly bad. Everton game, shockingly bad. And that sometimes is down to Mikel Arteta for me. He doesn't like to freshen up enough.
I don't think it's that. I think there's, in today's game, there's not enough players that are willing to take responsibility. Regardless of what you think of Xhaka, right? I always think, you know what, he's willing to take this, even though he might do something stupid now and again.
Yeah.
He's willing to take responsibility, and I don't think there's a lot of players that are willing to do that nowadays.
Yeah. But we because I'm predicting that currently we're going to finish 6th. If we finish 6th, that is a bad season for Arsenal. That's bad.
Are you talking about Arsenal?
Yeah.
That's where I put Chelsea.
I think Chelsea might surprise people because I still think you're going to make quite a few signings.
Once we make the signings, we'll be all right. But I prefer to get them in before pre-season rather than after friggin' pre-season.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But my predictor doesn't get released till September because I do wait for the transfer window to be finished to see exactly what everyone does. This is just what I expect them to do at the moment.
Please just shoot. Oh my God. Bobby, the control is shocking, Bobby. They can't control a football, Bobby. I'm not, Bobby, honestly, Town are shocking. The guy on the left-hand side, all he had to do was control and shoot. Oh my God. It's really bad, Bobby. This is why I prefer watching football at home, because you know what? I am not paying for this.
This is why I love watching all different type leagues. I just honestly, the National League for me is the most exciting. It's hilarious. Their tackles there are like 1990s tackles. It's so good.
Yeah, they get away with murder because they try and manage them.
Yeah, because the refs don't fall under the same remit as the EFL ones.
No, they don't. No, you're just there to to get through the game.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's some tackles last season were crazy. I loved it. What minute? Oh, hang on. Oh, God, sorry. I'm on 61 minutes, Rich. What's this? Manchester United fighting for 5th. I don't have faith in us. Bobby Ten Hag will have to work. I have United in 5th. I think there's going to be a slight improvement just with the Ten Hag system, but that's about it. I think Tottenham will sneak 4th. I won't tell neither. I've got Chelsea, but I'm expecting more from Chelsea at the moment. But I'll just wait to see what happens.
I'm not expecting anything from him, Bobby. Honestly, I'm not expecting anything from him.
I think there's going to be a big drop off from Liverpool. They're my shock value performers this year. It's going to be Liverpool.
It'll be interesting to see what that new lad is like.
Nunez.
Yeah, because they paid big money for him. They needed to go all out and keep Mane. Can't believe they let him go for 30 million. Bayern got a steal.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why they paid 60 million. Was it 60 million they paid for Nunez? I don't know why they paid that. I wouldn't have paid that. I saw him at Benfica. He's decent. I think he can be the next type of Harry Kane style player where he comes back, holds it up. Got a decent shot on him when he can actually shoot. But 60 million? Nah, not for me. I don't think it's going to suit Liverpool's way of playing either. This game's definitely pretty spicy now. Yeah, I did hear about that. They'd have lost to Salzburg, and Nunez did not score against Salzburg. They beat Leipzig, was it 4-0 or something like that? And then they lost to Salzburg. Yeah. That's mad, that is. This game's definitely improved, so that's good. Oh, I'd happily take Jared Bowen, happily. And it hurts me to say that because half of my family support West Ham, but yeah, I'd happily take Bowen. I'm not. To be honest, I'm not one that cares about the money. I reckon we could quite easily get him for 65 million, which is only 10 million more than Rafinha. So,
to be fair, he's the one I would not have minded him as well.
who's that, Bowen or
But
Rafinha?
once we got Sterling, I'm like, right, it's over.
See, there was a strange link. I don't know if you saw it, but Timo Werner was linked to Arsenal. I was like, what?
I think you know what, it might not be bad.
Barcelona are doing things a bit Del Boy style, I'd say.
Do you know that apparently, from what I hear, they've not registered Rafinha or Lewandowski until they don't sell. Well, this is what I heard. Whether it's true, until they don't sell De Jong, they've not registered. Both of those players are not registered yet.
Well, it'll all come out soon enough, won't they? Because they'll be starting playing games soon. Obviously, they're able to play friendlies. But I've got a feeling, I got a feeling De Jong's going to have to leave. But it's going to be interesting to see who he leaves to. I don't think it'll be Man United personally. I think Chelsea will get him somehow. And I think it's more of the case. Chelsea have got the money. Todd will spend.
It'd be nice if you got a director of footballing, though. I'd prefer that.
But yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. Who's has that Liverpool guy gone to anyone yet? Because he left Liverpool, didn't he?
Who's that, sorry?
Is it Michael Edwards or something? The guy that was at Liverpool. He left at the end of the last season.
You mean
what's his name now?
The coach?
No, it was like a director of football at Liverpool and he left.
Oh yeah, he did leave, yeah. He did leave.
Because he'll be a good one for Chelsea.
I think he left for personal reasons.
Oh, did he? Has he got more?
I think he was just for family reasons. Paxton, I don't think they will, because I remember when Real Madrid bought Zidane, they sold their whole training facility just to get Zidane.
Yeah.
They sold everything to bring Zidane in because they knew Zidane was the man.
Yeah, and Barcelona have basically got to win something in the next 5 years to make this feasible.
And I also think La Liga and all these lot, they're helping them out financially. I think these guys just like send each other money. They're all dodgy, man.
Yeah, it's definitely Del Boy in the Liga. Del Boy stuff. That's the problem with having like literally 3 big teams. No one's really interested in watching it.
To be fair, Bobby, it was pretty tight, to be fair.
Yeah, but is it a league that you would watch?
Yes.
Is it?
The football's good.
See, I'd rather watch the Bundesliga.
You have to watch La Liga, right? And it is good. The thing is this, you can't just, I base it off, the other teams like Bilbao and Co. I base it on them. And they play good football in my opinion. There's a lot of technical players there. And I think ultimately these clubs like Sevilla and stuff and teams from the other leagues, they take Europe serious, whereas English Premier League teams, they only take the Champions League, not the Europa League serious. Like the amount of people on, even in your even on Munzi's stream on Monday, United come in the Europa League. I'm like, oh my god, do you understand what you're saying? The Europa League is not a BTEC competition. It's
Yeah.
it's a really tough competition. You should know that. You got battered by Emery.
Yeah.
And I think until we don't get out of this mindset, I think English clubs will always be lagging behind. Like Graham at one time said we've got the best league in the world. I said,
Yeah.
I'll go prove it to me then, because statistically we don't. Because in terms of European competitions, the English teams have not won as many, regardless of what competition it is. We've not won as many.
Yeah. So Burnley are just
And we've
making a
got
change now. Scott Twine's coming on for Samuel Bastian. So Bastian's played very well, to be fair. But this Scott Twine's meant to be very good. Played for MK Dons last year. But yeah, well, I'm going to. I don't know what. To be honest, I don't know what leagues I'll be covering, but I'll be covering as many as I can. I'll be choosing a game that I want to watch and then just put it on. Like next Tuesday, I'm doing Cambridge versus Millwall, which is the League Cup first round.
If I'm free, mate, I'll jump on.
Yeah, I'd love it if you could.
I'll jump on, mate, whenever I'm free.
If I'm watching football, I might as well do it as a watch along. And if it's just, even if just someone is just watching, it's fine. It's like, at least you're not alone. So that's what it is for him. For me, it's just mental health, keeping people together and don't feel alone. Have you got kids, Anif?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Is the ones that kick in the walls?
Yeah, something like that. I'll let them kick the walls. It'll make their legs stronger.
Yeah, don't worry, that's what Blake does sometimes as well. I know when he's awake, when he starts kicking the walls, like, Daddy. Yes, I can hear you. Doesn't mean I'm going to come and see you. I can hear you.
Tough love. No harm in a bit of tough love.
Oh, come on. Nah. This game's calmed down a little bit now. Burnley still 70.
That Bastian was all right, you know.
I know, I quite liked him. It was quite a cheap signing. I think about $1.5 million. Decent signing. I'd rather watch the league throughout a whole season over. You know, the only reason I'm saying the German league for me is because I was quite shocked how good Frankfurt were last year. They were very impressive.
They're a good team.
And they were like 9th in the league. And I was thinking, crikey, if they're 9th, what are the other 8 teams like above them? Because they were really impressive. So, yeah, to be honest, I have no idea what game I'm watching until the week ahead, because I'll just go through the fixtures and pick a game. And
I'll tell you what's a good league to watch. From what some people have told me, that the German second division is really good to watch.
Yeah, Bundesliga 2.
They said it's very competitive.
Really? So Kasumo is coming on for John Russell. So that's 3 substitutions now.
You know, the one thing that annoys me, Bobby, about Huddersfield, right? So they've had a throw, right? The Huddersfield Town player had a throw. So instead of taking the throw, he's waited to give it to the guy that's designated for the throws. What are you doing? Take it quick. Go, move. We're losing 1-0. It annoys me. Why are you slowing the game down? It annoys me. Absolutely. How can you do stuff like that when you're losing?
How much are tickets for John Smith Stadium?
Probably between 20 to 40.
Really? So the same price as Wolverhampton.
Our season tickets cheap.
Oh, okay. How much are those?
Early bird, I think, was 279.
Wow.
I think it was either 279 or 289.
Wow.
Which isn't bad, I don't think.
No.
For 24 games at home.
I'd be well tempted with that one.
So, because when we were in the Premier League, I think, existing season ticket holders, they got their season ticket for £200.
Really?
Yeah, we were one of the cheapest in Europe.
Just over there. That was a decent shot. Huddersfield are getting closer though.
When you're saying just over, you explain to me right now, how is that getting closer? It's over. It needs to hit the target. Make the keeper work.
To be fair, most of the shots have been way over.
I know they'd be way over. If we got points for hitting the advertising boards, we'd be winning this game.
Well, it's another substitution. Costello, who has been very good, I have to be. And Vitinho is coming on. The Brazilian playing for Burnley. I can't believe I'm saying that. A Brazilian playing for Burnley.
Might be like Ravanelli going to Middlesbrough.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then they had what was the other called? Juninho.
Yeah.
Remember that? He was a good player. Him.
Yeah. Actually, Ravanelli has just done the new kit launch for Middlesbrough. Actually, he's gone back and done some pictures for him, which I thought was quite nice of him.
Who else did he play for? I'm sure he played for someone else in the Premier League.
In the Premier League? Oh. Why am I thinking Fulham? I'm pretty sure it's not Fulham. But did he play for anyone else?
I thought he played for 2 teams. Maybe I'm wrong.
Fake Brazilian like Fred.
I'll be honest, these guys don't know what they're doing in the final third. They just don't. Honestly, it's a frigging joke.
Right, let's have a look at Ravanelli's career. Let's have a quick look. Derby. That's who he played for. So it was Middlesbrough and Derby. So he went from Juventus to Middlesbrough to Marseille to Lazio to then Derby, and then you'll never guess who he went to after Derby. Dundee.
League 2, didn't he?
Dundee.
He went to Dundee.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that story about Riyad Mahrez when he went on trial to Dundee and they played him in 4 games? He scored like 8 goals, and they weren't sure. And I'm just like, are you serious?
They weren't sure. Why? Oh my word! Imagine him in the Scottish League, though. My word, he would have scored like 50 goals easily.
And then you just ask yourself, these scouts, they must be shit.
Yeah. Well,
who's actually got a good scout? That's what I want to know. Which teams have got good scouts? Liverpool's have.
Yeah.
City can just get anyone, so I don't rate that scouting system.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question because Arsenal used to, but we've got pretty much rid of every single good one now.
Southampton potentially.
Yeah, they pick up some little gems, don't they? Brighton, got to say Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton. Yeah. Talking about Brighton, Cucurella handed in a transfer request.
Yeah, no, he's bound to go to City, isn't he? Let's be honest. It's just the money Chelsea, now. Mate. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. 200% goal ratio, not good enough for Scottish football. You know what? I don't know if you've heard about was it the cricket or the rugby with the Scottish Association that found it to be racist all over the place. It wouldn't surprise me if it was slightly to do with that.
Sorry, say that again.
I don't know if you heard about a report that was done in one of the sporting organisations in Scotland where they found that there was racism going throughout the whole organisation. So it wouldn't shock me if the reason they didn't sign Mahrez was not for footballing reasons.
Possibly.
Now, it's horrible to say, it wouldn't shock me. He's from Algeria, isn't he, as well? He's Algerian, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Algerian, but he was playing in France when he.
Yeah,
that's where he was.
It's just
flying.
my little.
There's a lot of.
What the heck was that?
I think we have to expect, right? There's going to be a certain level of racism, sexism, all this nonsense in every organization back in the day because the culture was different. We have to. People say, "Oh, are you shocked?" And I'm just like, "I go, not really," because friggin' hell, the culture was completely different back then compared to what it is now.
Yeah,
and. So you have to ask yourself, right? So what do we just fine them, or do we force them to make changes for the greater good and like get more diversity within football, especially in
Yeah,
Scotland.
yeah,
So I would rather go down that route and then just like educate, because there's no point just punishing if you're not going to educate. So
yeah, exactly.
like we don't see enough Asian players from England playing in the Premier League,
No, we don't.
and I think our boys are ready now. We just need the chance.
Well, it's shocking because what you probably are very unaware of is my adopted family are Indian. My mum's from India, so
Right.
my cousin, he had trials with West Ham and Ipswich, and he's fully Indian, and he didn't get anywhere. And they found the excuse that he had asthma, but he was something special in the field. He was, and he
There
ended up
was
going into banking.
there was a lad at Leeds United called Harpal Singh, really good footballer,
Oh yes, I remember him. Yep,
and
yep,
and I got the opportunity to like watch him play. And then when he went out on loan to Bradford, I watched him play, and they just won't pass him the ball. Literally won't pass him. I'm like, what's going on here?
yeah,
He's in open space. Pass him the bloody ball. And then I think football was different back then, but now looking at the examples of Mahrez, Salah, and all these guys,
yeah,
I think the Asian lads now from this country can make it, because it's not about free. It's not about two-footing people anymore. It's about technical ability.
yeah,
So and footballing IQ. So I think we're ready. I think we are ready now, but we need we basically need the opportunity now, because what we've there's about 7, 8 Asians in the championship,
yeah. I think so.
and
It's pretty poor, to be honest.
we need yeah, it's just one of them, like, because I've got this like myth. I go, until you don't let us in, you're not gonna win nothing with the international team. I go, we make a little bit of England. I go, once you let our boys in, we'll win it for you. And
But it's
because
mad, right? Because my nan come over to England in the 51, I think.
right,
So that's what, let's say, what, 3 generations,
yeah,
and nothing's really changed in football, really. And the Indian, well, I'm just going to stick with the Indian community because that's one I know. It is massive. I live in Wolverhampton. It's one of the most diverse cities around. You know, there's literally every nationality, culture around here. It's brilliant.
yeah.
But how come we hardly have any Asian players? Because I guarantee I could
I
find
think
loads of
yeah,
them playing in
there's
Sunday
quite a
League,
few in
Saturday
Europe
League.
now. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there is. I think what needs to happen is there was a lad at PSV. His surname was Singh. He was pretty decent, to be fair to him. Um, there's players across Germany,
yeah,
a few. Now, I think we need a lot of lads. I think we need the Asian lads to go abroad. I think you'll get more opportunities in Germany, France, and all those countries than you will in England.
yeah.
And
Well,
then try and make a name of yourself there, and then you'll get the big move here.
yeah, because you obviously you just signed Koulibaly, and Napoli's replacement was a South Korean centre back. So there's the
Mm.
players are there, they're just not in
I
our
think
league for some
also
reason.
until like Pakistan and India don't get their act together in terms of their international teams,
Oh,
because of corruption, especially in India. So
yeah,
I interviewed a guy from who's got his own um, uh, he's got his own scouting network. So he's basically scouting and coaching kids,
yeah,
and his vision is for India to make the World Cup in 2034 or something.
yeah,
They're developing kids, and what's happened is he's developing players better than what the top league in India is
yeah,
doing, and they're buying players off him. So that's how he's funding himself. But the guy that's supposed to do they've got a politician running football there, and he
yeah.
knows nothing about football.
Well, that's the problem. That's a big problem, isn't it? They know nothing about
So it's
football.
just like hardcore corruption.
Yeah. It's sad, really, because I don't know. I wish it would happen soon. Sooner than it is.
I think it's still going to be about 20 years.
Still 20 years
I
too
give it
long for
another
me.
20. Yeah, I think it's going to be 20 years, and then by the time I'm like my mid to late 50s, I think it'll happen.
Yeah.
So,
Burnley have got a
but
dangerous free kicker.
it is what it is. Like, there's an Asian lad that plays for United, that Zidane Iqbal.
Yeah, I've heard about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks all right, but he needs to get out of United. United's not the place for him. He needs to, like, this is what I don't understand about young players. You need to get out
Oh,
on
they've just hit the
loan and
post.
make a name for yourself.
Oh, that's close from Burnley. Jordan Rhodes has come on for Huddersfield, just so to get you a bit excited.
It would have been better if he'd have come on in the 70th minute rather than the 83rd, but
I know, it was a bit mad, actually.
I remember when we sold him, and I think he went to Sheffield Wednesday, and he went for massive money.
Yeah.
I think he was on like 70 grand a week. He's still a championship.
Yeah. He's one of those players that was promising so much, but he's failed, to be honest. Oh, come on. I'd say Huddersfield have done better the second half, but I do worry about them.
Yeah, but Bobby, the thing is this: what have we created? Fair enough, we're working hard. Everybody works hard. What have they created? Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. Oh, you got a Japanese international coming on as well.
They're gonna need more than that.
I do like the way
This is
Burnley
why
play, though.
I don't. This is why I've stopped going to football games, because of stuff like this.
Yeah, I do get it. I do try and get to Wolves when I can, when I'm like feeling my anxiety is not too bad, but Wolves is quite depressive, to be fair. You've seen how they play; they're not exactly the most attractive football in the world.
No, but Bobby, no. Last year they were good
Uh,
against Man United. You know that
oh
guy, right,
yeah,
Bobby? You
yeah.
give him the players, he's a good manager. Him.
Oh yeah,
He's got
but they
the problem with the Neves and Moutinho is you've just got a slow midfield.
yeah,
They're good technically on the ball, but they're slow. But if you can get that Raul shooting again,
yeah, exactly.
I think that's what's cost Wolves a lot, because because obviously he was one of the best strikers in the Premier League, and
Yeah,
then that injury just turned him over.
yeah.
But you've got like Neto, who I think is going to be an absolute fantastic player.
They can keep him fit. Yeah, he's going to be a big danger. I think a lot of people are putting him in the FPL teams, aren't they? Because they're expecting quite a lot from him next season. As long as you keep him fit.
He's a Klopp player, him. You can just tell
Oh
he's a
yeah,
Klopp player.
yeah, yeah. I'll be shocked if he's not there within 2 years. He could be the Salah, the Salah replacement. But then to be fair, Carvalho is not too bad. The one that they signed from Fulham, he's decent.
What's that lad like that you guys about, that Fabio Vieira?
I like him. I've known about him for about 3 years. He's exciting, but my concern is that Arteta won't pay him enough, so he'll just
Is he a big
dwindle.
lad?
Now he's tiny. He's really small, but he does need to bulk up a bit. But yeah, he's a small little lad. He can play on both wings quite easily. He's very attacking minded. He's got a decent touch. He knows how to score. So I'm quite excited about him. but we need to do so
Premier
much more
League.
at Arsenal.
What's Paxman saying? Premier League 2 if we buy mid, but if not, and injuries happen, I guess Iqbal and Savage could be on the bench from time to time. He looks like a baller this preseason. Premier League 2 is crap football. You might as well just go to League 1.
Is that Robbie Savage's boy?
Yeah,
kid.
Savage
Yeah.
and Iqbal.
Yeah. So yeah, you've Jordan Rhodes has now just come on, and Nakayama has come on for Huddersfield as well. So we've got a Japanese player and a Brazilian player coming on tonight. Wasn't expecting that in the Championship. Fair dues.
But the thing is this, like, when you're making a sub on 87 minutes, all the plan is just get the ball in the box. That's all it is, because you can't do anything else.
Nah. You've had no shots on target at all the whole game. On the 89th minute now.
And this is the thing, like, you can't, it's just unacceptable. People will say, oh, you lost 1-0. No, we got battered.
Yeah.
We got battered. Burnley were have been by far the better team.
Oh, easily the better team tonight.
And is this what we're gonna expect this season?
Sadly, I think yes. I've got Middlesbrough at West
That's
Brom.
why I don't go watch them. That's why I don't go watch them.
Well, we'll see what make of Middlesbrough West Brom tomorrow, because that'll be my game tomorrow. So hopefully that's better. Oh, shot there, easily saved. Matson's a very good left back, but again, he's a City player as well, so that just makes you depressed. Imagine they've got 2 City players in the defence. That just depresses you.
That does help. I bet, because Kompany gets first dibs, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, crikey. Because I'm surprised they're not going to try and get Delap from City. That young kid, that striker.
Is he good?
Oh yes, he's very good. And I think they want him out. I don't know if they want to sell him, but they definitely don't want him there this season. They want him to get some experience. So I'm surprised. Well, it could happen if Cornet goes. I'm guessing maybe Delap might come in. So I think Delap is Championship level at the moment. He's very young, but that's I think it's Rory Delap's son.
The one with the throw.
Yeah, the one with the throw. Yeah, that's all we can say about him, isn't it? The one with the throw.
He was a lanky lad as well.
Yeah.
He had no footballing ability whatsoever.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Yes, it is the exact equivalent to the Audi Cup. I'm not going to celebrate it. I've not celebrated any wins. I've not got depressed over any losses. It is pre-season. It is what it is.
Depressing, honestly, Bobby.
Oh,
honestly, it's just shocking.
Yeah, they need to make improvements. I don't think they will though. That's the thing.
Bobby, the thing is this, like, when has he changed the formation to think, what? Let's friggin' see what we could do, because when we get into the final third, we can't seem to find any of the players. The passing is, I don't understand what the midfield are doing. Why aren't they looking where the players are? Why aren't they like seeing the runs? Is it really that difficult to pass a ball? It must be. Bloody hell, Bobby. This is really, just go down the wings and cross it. Forget it. Just do the basic thing.
It is quite sad, isn't it? Angerin, I've not really noticed him. Oh, I know that's a Chelsea lad, isn't he?
These guys are professional footballers. Like, I don't expect you to beat them, but I expect you to at least hit the target 4 or 5 times across the game. Honestly, Bobby, this is what infuriates me about. People are going to be like, oh, this Championship football. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Huddersfield Town are an established team. They should be able to provide some type of firepower. Fair enough, you're not going to get 10 shots on target. All right, can you get 4 or 5? No. It's honestly, Bobby, this is this is the face. This is football. This people are paying big money for this,
Yeah. It is mad.
and all the fans are gonna get is thank you for coming.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what fans are singing. I don't know if it's Huddersfield fans or Burnley fans. I can hear someone singing.
It's
I
Burnley
think some of
fans. Bloody hell!
Yeah.
What we gonna be singing? Did you see? Did you see that free kick on the 92nd minute? Instead of like trying to loop it into
Yeah.
a header, he just takes a shot and smacks the Burnley player and they clear it.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, it's an absolute. That's an opportunity to try and make the goalkeeper work. Get players in and cross the ball in. Don't take a shot.
Yeah.
I just think the decision making the final third today, there has been no decision making. It's just been shocking.
Yes. Yeah, I'm slightly concerned. I know it's only the first game, but I am slightly concerned from what I'm seeing from Huddersfield. Because I was impressed with them last season. They played some very good football under Corcoran. But today...
We need to press the panic button now because this is shocking, this.
Yeah. There we go. There you go. But Paxton's put it in. Burnley, 16 shots, 7 on target. Huddersfield, 2 shots, 0 on target. 2 shots from the home team.
So we've not even had 50% options.
It's bad, isn't it? Because I tell you, Steve Cooper is the reason that I enjoyed the Championship last season, because what he did for Nottingham Forest was outstanding. The way they played was beautiful. It was attractive. It's always entertaining. Huddersfield were entertaining last season, but this is poor. This is poor. But you've sold like 3 of your biggest players, which are not replaced.
For nothing.
Yeah, Naby Sarr left for 3. You've sold Lewis O'Brien and Toffolo both to Forest for 10 million joint.
O'Brien, Leeds wanted him the season before for 20.
Yeah. Well, the game is over, but I do have something new for this season, and it's this. So, from what you've seen, who's been your player of the match? Because I haven't put man in the match because I think we should just. I'm ruling out man and women and just most valuable player of the game. So, who's your most valuable player of the game?
Freaking hell, all of them for Burnley.
Anyone that stood out?
I like that lad in the first half. I like Bastian. I thought he looked good. The guy in midfield, the big lad, he looks nice.
Yeah.
I just don't think they've been worked today. I really don't.
No. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Burnley.
You know what? It'll be interesting to see what they're like at home. If they play like this away from home, imagine what they're going to be like at home.
Yeah.
Turf.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of going to Turf Moor just to go watch a bit of football. You know.
Yeah, I think they could be very impressive. My man in the match has got to go to Maatsen. I thought he was very good at left back. Obviously scored the goal as well. But I thought he was very good.
Well, he's very good against a very poor Huddersfield team, but fair play to him. They were by far. It wasn't even close. The scoreline is a joke.
Yeah.
Bobby, that was honestly, Bobby. You know what? Imagine, right? I used to watch freaking games like that, and I've been on a stream before where I watch a game like that. I'm just thinking this is shocking.
Welcome to my Watchalongs. That's pretty much what I do.
Bobby, me and you we can get through it together, but bloody
yeah.
Can't do it alone. I'm thinking of reacting to like loads of like YouTube videos and like people's question, thinking right, okay, I don't agree with that. That's what I'm thinking of doing next.
Because I've looked into that, but I don't know how you can get away with a copyright thing, unless you're not thinking of showing it. You're just thinking of reacting to it.
No, you have to. You could do it on YouTube streamers. You can't do it on official. If you want to do it on official channel, like for Sky Sports, you basically you can have the audio, but you'll have to put a picture up of that person. You can't have the actual video.
Got yeah.
That's how you get around it.
Uh,
But I was thinking like, you know, all our mob.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
come out with some rubbish.
Yeah. But yeah, I've got tomorrow I've got Middlesbrough, West Brom. Sunday I'm doing the game with Rich on Eagle Eye Football, and then Monday I'm doing Watford versus Sheffield United. So hopefully that's a good game. I've also got the Grand Prix to watch as well, so I've got quite a busy weekend. But for now, thank you for everyone that's in the comments.
Just throw me. You know what to do. Just throw me the StreamYard links.
Yeah,
I'm at a wedding tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm back, but if I'm back on time, I'll jump on, mate.
Oh, brilliant
I'll
stuff! Thank you,
absolutely. What time's your game tomorrow? Is it 3:00?
No, it's 5:30. I think 5:30 kickoff.
All right, yeah. Just let me know, mate. I'll jump on as many times as I can. I don't
Thank
mind.
you, Hanif. But for
we'll,
now,
we'll have a laugh.
Exactly. But for now, me and Heath, thank you for Hanif for coming. Everyone in the comments. But for now, we're out of here. Take care, everyone.
Evening, everyone. See you later.